All right. In this next topic, if you just placed a deposit on a Tesla, then you're probably in the phase of trying to figure out how to get the best financing. Well, a new report has come out, or a new tweet has come out, that auto loan rejections have now surged. So if you get denied, we're going to talk a little bit about what you can potentially do to try and get an approval for Tesla financing or even other financing. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And so shout out to Car Dealership Guy. He posted this: US auto loan rejections have surged. Basically, unlike the past couple of years, it's a rough time to be a car shopper if you don't have a decent credit or some money down. Have good credit or have some money down, you're fine. I'm closely watching to what happens next. So it seems like this is a report dated for June 2023 from the New York Federal Reserve survey from Eagle, and you can see that the rejection rate has surpassed the application rate at 14.2%. So really what needs to be happening here, and that could be why Tesla has introduced a new financing term, because now you can finance all the way up to 84 months if you need to for a low monthly payment. Because at the end of the day, with the financials and the calculations, it's all about debt to income. The banks take a look at all your outstanding liabilities. They take a look at about how much the Tesla vehicle monthly payment is. If you go through Tesla financing, they're going to at least require 10% to maybe even 20% to maybe even more. I just spoke to someone who actually scheduled a call through my Patreon link down below in the description. We talked about their situation, and they actually, Tesla financing wanted $11,000 down plus. So don't be afraid of that. That could happen. You always can ask Tesla for a lower down payment, and they're just going to try and reshop your Tesla or your financing rate with all the different banks and all the different partner banks that they're working with. But if you are getting rejected from Tesla financing, there is still a way. There are still strategies. The biggest strategy is trying to come up with more money down, just like Car Dealership Guy has said, or really maybe even revisiting the situation. Try and work on your credit, let it stabilize for a month or two, let the credit get back up to whatever it was, or getting it to a higher score, and then maybe even trying again and telling Tesla like, hey, let me delay a little bit, let me try and get some more money down, push off my delivery. They won't necessarily cancel on you, and they might put your vehicle on hold at the end of the day. Of course, there's other banks out there. There's plenty of credit unions that if you have a relationship with, or like a local bank, you can try and work with them as well. And really my strategy whenever I'm buying a car is I'll do a bunch of different applications all at the same time, like 3 or 4 of them, to see all the different options and see which one is actually the best. When we shop for a home, we did like 5 or 6 different applications, and as long as you're doing it within like the 1 week to 2 weeks, you should be perfectly fine, and it will all be considered one credit inquiry. But the biggest thing and what you can do is just more money down, or just paying other liabilities down at the end of the day. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to get into a credit union that actually has a low monthly rate in the next video. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. If you're looking for someone to ask some questions about how to get the best deal on a Tesla, or how to get the best financing on a Tesla, Patreon members can send me a DM or a direct message in the Patreon app. And on top of that, they could potentially schedule a call with me to go over their exact situation for a customized plan on how to get the best deal on a Tesla at the best financing rate. And after you join the Patreon, you get a link to my buying guide, which has links to all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla, all lower than Tesla financing, that anyone can join. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description.